Okay, so this is going to be like I think the last part in the mini timetable series. Yeah. And so this is going to be Friday's lesson. Yeah. So my timetable for Friday I think's changed, so I'll do both Friday timetables. So my first lesson from 9 to 10 was tap. Like it was a dance lesson, it was tap. Um this is like the OG. It was tap, and then so obviously we did like tap dance. We're currently like breaking stuff down and like just re-going over everything as well as like learning other stuff. Like we're kind of doing like basic steps for our kind of set, I guess. So we're looking at like time steps. We looked at like a 12 beat. We're looking at like riffs. It's like a 12 beat riff that was funky. I was like, that's really weird. And then after tap at 10:10 to 11:10, it I have singing. So I'm currently doing. What am I doing? We're currently singing a song from The Sound of Music. It's called like the Morning Hymn, and it's all in Latin, and it's really weird. I mean, I think I sing it pretty well, but like, yeah, it's kind of weird. And then I think we fully finished the Morning Hymn, but there was another song on the music, I think, and it's like Alleluia. So I think we're going to be singing that next, which I think it will be fun. I can't lie. I think so anyway. Okay. And then from 11:20 to 12:20, I have a free period. So it's absolutely great because it's just, it's nothing. Someone might be coming. But yeah, I don't do anything. But then it goes into lunch. Like my free period goes into lunch. So we tend to just eat our food within the free period and then just do whatever for the next hour. So I basically get 2 hours for lunch, which is absolutely brilliant. But then eventually it gets really boring because obviously there's like loads of people everywhere, and like people might be in the studio, so you kind of like just have to look around, look into a studio and see if anyone's in there, and then if you want to go in there, you can like sing, you can dance, you can do whatever, apart from eat food. So yeah, after lunch, which is 12:20 to 1:20, someone's coming. Hold on. But yeah, so lunch is from 12:20 to 1:20, and then from 1:20 to 2:20, I have voice and accents. So during that, we're just kind of looking at voice and accents, and we've been looking at like breathing and like how breathing can like alter the way you talk and like the emotions within like whilst you're speaking. And we've also been looking at a monologue. Well, we've looked at one monologue. It's called Pronouns, and that was in like the first week. And I think it was the first and second week, maybe. We were looking at pronouns, and it was basically just like about a trans kid making like speaking up in an assembly. Um, it was a good one, but I think most of us. Oh, sorry. Some of us also found it a bit odd, or like I don't really know how to describe it, but we were like, it's a bit. Yeah. But now we're looking at this monologue from the holiday. It's the one that Kate Winslet says when she's talking to Jack Black. I've never watched The Holiday. So yeah. We were so our teacher wants us to like learn it off by heart, and then at the end of the term we're gonna like perform it in front of our class. So yeah. So I need to get learning that very much. And then from 2:30 to 3:30 I have another free period. And it's super fun. So yeah. So I don't really know what I do during those free lessons. Sometimes we sit around. The other day we like walked around. Some of us we went to this little outdoor gym bit. Um, and then from 3:40 to 4:40, which is the end of the day, we have performance class, and so that's like that's like the whole college goes into the theatre, and then some people will like get up and they'll sing, they'll dance, they'll act, like they'll do like a monologue or something. Currently, it's only been the second years. Well, we had 2 first years last week, which was quite fun to be honest. Like it was nice. Kind of wanted to be the first year. I'm joking. It's fine. I'll just be the first year MT instead. um, but yeah, it's really fun to like watch them all do oh, do the dancing, do the singing, do the monologues. Sometimes the monologues we mm, sometimes the monologues we find a bit boring because most of the time they're either sat down or they're just stood. Like some of them are really really good, but others are just like okay, let's wrap it up and let's move on. But performance class is also a bit crazy because obviously everyone's like cheering and supporting, and then sometimes it gets like really really loud, and it's like I don't like this. But yeah, I can't wait to do performance class. I think a lot of us can't wait, to be honest. Like I just want to sing. I just want to sing in front of everyone. Um, but yeah, I've got a couple songs in mind, to be honest. But I don't know. But yeah, that's like my Friday because then after that I rush out and then I grab all my stuff and then I leave so I can get the train to go to dance. I actually really love getting the train. I didn't think I would love getting the train, but I really like it. It's so fun, especially when there's actually seats on the train. Like on Thursday when I had my half day, I'm like, this is fun. I just remembered I've got the second timetable to talk about instead. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, I can't really remember my timetable. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Okay, so my most recent one, I come in at 11:20. Like all my frees, like how I had the 2 frees there put at the beginning of the day, so I don't have to come in until 11:20. And then the first lesson I have is voice and accents, and then it's lunch, and then it's tap, and then it's singing, and then it's performance class. Performance class just stays the same because obviously, how are you meant to do a full college performance when like there's no one there and like everyone's in a different lesson? So yeah, that was just a quick overview of what my timetable's been recently. I don't really know why it changed, but it did. So, oh, golly gosh. But yeah, so that's the end of my timetable series, I guess. Until next time. Bye, guys.